made us ability. God made this world only during 6 days. God made this world during only 6 days. First day He created light, right? When He said, "Light, there be light," and there's a light like that. So I think God imagined and God said it and God saw it. God really like it, right? And God bless them, bless us. Only for 6 days, God been making, this world only for 6 days, right? So I think God made this world like through His imagination, that His ability, God create His ability, like ability He create actually. So God like that ability to see, to hear, like to feel, to say, and God create that ability that we can see, even though maybe still this world is maybe nothing, empty. Maybe there is nothing, maybe here is nothing. But we can only see, we can feel, we can imagine, we can hear, we can smell, we can yeah, we we can imagine, we try to make something, we make it, we feel it, and we see it. Yeah, it's like ability I'm talking about. He create ability. Yeah, right. So if like for example, if like in my brain, I am thinking, if I'm thinking, oh, I like to see a cat, right? So a cat is, you can see when the here's no cat, here's not a real cat here, but I can see through my imagination, right? And then that ability, maybe it's here is nothing, but we touch, like our body, like I touch it, like if I touch it, I can feel it, right? And I can feel it through my hand, or I can feel something, right? But yeah, so actually I think God create ability, our ability, like so something like that. Yeah, because why I am thinking this way, in this way, because I think um, God sent me special information, special through him. I think he want me to understand some the treasure of some truth of his word, right? Because I always want to understand, I always want to know, and and um and yeah, I always want to know everything. So from the beginning of this world, and yeah, how God create this world only 6 days through His imagination, right? And He said there, be light. Then there's a light up here. Like I think like His imagination, like so His through His he create, I think, that ability us to see, even though there is nothing, maybe here is nothing, but He create us to feel, maybe here is nothing, but we make us, God made us to feel that object. Maybe um, it's empty, nothing, but it's it's like we it's that ability. I'm talking about that only. I'm talking about ability, because why I am saying this? Because when God sent me some spiritual, like spiritual from God, I can see, and also I can hear what she's talking, and when she touched me, I can feel them. But suddenly, whenever they disappear, I cannot see them and I cannot feel anything. But because that's like a example, example that this world too, like it's any this object, that's just ability. We can see, we can feel, we can hear, we can smell. That's just like ability. But actually this word is like from the beginning, that how God that explained through the Holy Bible, say that there is an empty. God is just spirit was hovering around. They say like in the water or in the air or something. It's maybe nothing, but God just create something, that ability. I think that this word is that just like ability us to feel, us to see. The, I it's hard to explain that word about that that thing, but I think that's my understanding. um, Maybe I can say through the Holy Spirit, or I can say through the Holy Bible. I can say, I think um, I think it's just something. How even God one day, how He can create it, creature one day, how He can, how He could make one day a sun, or lights, or fishes, or plants, or animals, even a human. How just one day, each day, only 6 days, and seventh day He rested, right? So his imagination, He create, that ability. So one day, through His imagination, one day He could He could create this world. He could made us one day. So that I'm talking about, it's all about ability, our ability, about His mind, as His mind, how He can see things, how He made us, that we can also see as God, like um as like how God can see things. So yeah, I think the maybe still, maybe this world is maybe empty and nothing, but just we have that ability to see, to speak, to hear, to smell, to think, to feel, to the object, that when we touch, maybe everything, even our body, maybe it's nothing, maybe yeah, it's nothing, just it can be just, but this object is just picturing this object, and then we pick that, we can feel it when we touch it, but the real actually, it's maybe that's nothing.